Again, the tragedy at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown happened 4 years ago today. And well, it seems in some ways like so long ago and in other ways just yesterday. But a lot has happened since that day that we lost 20 first graders and 6 members of the school staff.
Fox SD1's Caitlin Gosley is live at our New Haven bureau to take us through some of the changes we've seen. Good morning, Caitlin.
Amanda, Tim, good morning to you both. Well, employees in Newtown are being asked to pause their work at 9:30 this morning until 9:45. That's the same time that the gunman stormed that elementary school. Also in Newtown today, the flags will fly at half-staff as this community honors and remembers their neighbors and loved ones who fell victim on this fateful day back in 2012.
Students in the entire Newtown school system will have a full day of classes today, but the superintendent of schools says there will be quiet reflection and age-appropriate messages for students throughout the day. Since the tragedy in December 2012, Sandy Hook Elementary students were going to school in the neighboring town of Monroe. But just this past fall, a brand new Sandy Hook Elementary School opened its doors to students. The school sits on the same property as the former Sandy Hook School, which was demolished following the tragedy. But the new school building itself sits further back, and the footprint of the old school now acts as a parking lot. 70 of the 390 students attending the new school went to the old Sandy Hook School on this day back in 2012, and about half of the faculty still remains. The tragedy has also sparked a major push for greater gun control nationally, a debate which has taken center stage for many political campaigns. Just this month, it was decided the Connecticut Supreme Court will hear an appeal on a suit filed by the families of Sandy Hook victims against the rifle maker Remington Arms. The suit claims the company knew the AR-15 rifle used in the tragedy was meant for military purposes and too dangerous for civilians. In just the last 2 weeks, Sandy Hook Promise launched a new PSA on the warning signs of gun violence. Sandy Hook Promise is a national nonprofit organization founded by some of the family members who lost loved ones in the tragedy.
Well, also today, families of gun violence victims are making their way to Washington, D.C. for a national vigil to honor all of their loved ones lost. Now, there are more than 200 similar vigils that are scheduled for today nationwide. We are live in our New Haven bureau. I'm Caitlin Gosley. I'll send it back to you.
Caitlin, thank you. Well, yeah, the Sandy Hook tragedy was the third deadliest mass shooting in United States history. Now, there are different definitions for mass shooting. We're using the one by the Gun Violence Archive, which defines it as an incident involving 4 or more people who are wounded or killed. According to CNN, from 1966 to 2012, nearly 1/3 of the world's mass shootings took place here in the U.S. In other words, the U.S. has 5% of the world's population, but has had 31% of all public mass shootings. And when looking at 30 of the deadliest shootings in the U.S. dating back to 1949, 16 of them have occurred in just the past 10 years.